going to be learning about the artist Sandra Silberzweig and how she creates her abstract portraits. Today we're going to just lay out the composition, so you'll need a pencil, maybe a marker or a black crayon, and a paper to draw on. All right, gather your supplies and let's get started. Okay, artists, so today what we're going to do after, hopefully you've had a chance to look at some of Sandra's artwork. I think it is just fabulous, and what we're going to do today is one of her favorite things was to draw portraits. Remember, portraits are a drawing or a painting of somebody. If you want to pretend that this is you, that's fine. Otherwise, you can just make up a picture of a person. Now, today we're just going to lay out the composition, and then next week we will start adding some pattern and designs to it. So I'm going to show you one way to draw a Sandra inspired portrait, but of course you can make changes and adjustments to this as you need. So I'm going to start with the nose on our person, and usually when you look at the noses of Sandra's artwork, you're going to notice that they have kind of an L shape to them. So I'm going to start kind of at the middle of the top of my paper, and I'm going to just draw a straight line going down. When I get about halfway down my paper, I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn and make an L. Now, I made my L going this way. If you prefer to have your nose going the other way, that doesn't matter. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up just a little bit, a little more than a finger space, and I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to draw a line that is parallel to the first part of the L. Parallel means that they go in the same direction. So this was vertical, that was vertical. Notice these two lines were also parallel. Okay, so now I think this would be a great time for us to make some eyes. Now you can make matching eyes or you can make the eyes different, but she always draws or paints her eyes really large. And so I'm going to draw just a line like this. A lot of her eyes look kind of sleepy to me, which means that you can see part of the eyelid. So I'm going to draw the eyelid by a straight line, horizontal, and a curve on the top. And then I'm going to do the same on the bottom. I drew the eyelid bigger, that's okay. And now I'm going to draw a circle. This is going to be the iris of the eye, the colored part of the eye, and another smaller circle, the pupil inside there. Now, if you want to make the other eye match it, you can, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is change it up just a little bit. I'm not even going to make them go in the same place. This one I think I'll have open. So I'm just going to draw a full eye with a big iris, and then the pupil inside there. I'm going to put a line that goes across here. This will give us a place for some hair later. And now there is a space, usually if you look at her pictures, she draws that little line, space between the nose and the mouth. And there's several ways you can draw lips. You can do the line first, which is what I'm going to do. The longer you make that line, the bigger your lips are going to be. Then I'm going to draw a curve underneath. Kind of reminds me how I started my eyes. Now you could do bumps to make your lips, or you can do another smooth curve. I think I'm going to try the bumps because last time I made the curved lips. So last time I was making one, I think I'll make this a little longer. I'm going to draw the jawline. I'm going to just do a curved line, but if you want to do a different kind of line, you could make it more boxy or straight. Remember, this is an abstract piece of art, which means you're not going to see things completely realistic. They're broken down into simple shapes and lines, and you can recognize what it is, but it's not going to be like a photograph. I'm going to draw a line going down here. So I was thinking about Sandra's artwork, and I was noticing that there were a lot of patterns on her face and places to change color. If you want to draw other lines in here as well, maybe you want to have an eyebrow, you can do that. When you get done with this today, either take a black crayon or a black marker, and what I want you to do is just trace over those lines. I'm using a marker. I was noticing on Sandra's artwork that her lines, there's a variety of lines. Not only does she have straight, sometimes really thick lines, but she also has some thin ones, some curved ones. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're long. So variety is something that must be important to Sandra. All right, I am going to draw over all of my pencil lines, and I think I'll just use the fast forward mode so you can see me get this done really quick. Okay, so I have everything traced now, and I think I will add a couple more things before I sign off for the day. And this is optional. You do not have to do this. But I think I'm going to add some eyelashes. There's lots of ways you can do that. You could do that with just lines, like this. You could add spirals. You can even add zigzag. Now at this point today, I would like you to stop. I know you could keep going. You'd love to probably color this right now or add other patterns, but for today, stop, and then we'll talk about the color and patterns next week. So if you're at home today, show me a picture of your artwork on Seesaw. If you're at school, remember to write your name on the back so that we know who it belongs to, and also write your code. All right, I can't wait to see what you've come up with today. Remember, it's okay to change it up a little bit and do it a little bit different. At the end of this video, I'll show you some more examples of different kinds of eyes, mouths, and designs that you can do. All right, hope you're having fun with this one. Stay creative, and until next time, goodbye.